Greetings, traveler.
By the way, guys, if you're having a good time here, a follow is super appreciated. I also upload the best run of the day to YouTube, so you can check that out as well if you are interested. Doomguard felt pretty good in my last, it makes sense, right? Because you're just playing for board. The discard used to matter a lot more in the slower meta, but in the faster meta, just being able to push for board is really nice, so I do like the Doomguard, so we start with that. The 2-drops are nice, right? But like over Doomguard. I'm not sure if I want the Shadow Flame, right? It feels like just curve, especially if you already have the Doomguard. We might go a bit more Zooey. Collins had a Warlock draft with triple Doomguards, double Void Lords, and Lucky. I saw, he's such a memer, man. Such a memester. Such a memester. Alright, it's gonna go with the curve. Firefly feels disgustingly good right now, so definitely going there. More Doomguard, more better. They do feel really good. I had double Doomguard and I didn't mind it at all. Librarian, I think, just because like the ones, right? You see how much a difference it makes, so feels like we might be zooing someone. Cleric feels pretty good. Calamos just feels a little iffy even though we have the flame. This could be good, but I think this early on we go for the zoo. Probably Sneaky Devil with this. The Guild Recruiter's probably pretty bad in our deck. Run for Zooey. Like, it's not like I want to force Zoo, but I mean, I got 2 Doomguards offered and Firefly and Librarian, so, and the Napper, so we're not really forcing the Zoo. The Zoo kind of just came to us and we're just accepting, you know. The rush is good, right? But I think this for pressure, if we have the early game, is nice. So Mossy Horror is good, and combined with the Curse of Weakness, it's kind of sick. It's not necessarily something you want for a Zoo deck, though. So I think here it's one of the other two, and I think it's just feeding time, which is nice. Just put the 1/1s on board. This could be Shadow Flame. We don't hate 1 AoE. Apple Bomb is definitely good. It's a taunt, it's healing, it's what you want. But I feel like an AoE is fine, so I think this is where we pick it. I don't hate Dark Pacts. I don't hate Novice. What do you guys think here? Like, I'm not sure how good Dark Pact is in the faster meta. You hate Namforadu? Yeah, but like Firefly in that pack, it's too good. Addict is not unplayable. It's definitely not unplayable, no. I didn't have a Siphon in my last zoo, and I didn't care. I just destroyed people on the board. Siphon's so expensive, right? It's not like it's a deadly shot or a sap. It's so expensive. It might actually be the Mana Addict. I think I am indeed moving away from the Novice just to have this against Pallies, and we do have the Sun Cleric. I think I just go for the early game. We might get another pact offered, right? I think you're right. Stoneill's not that good in Zoo, but we already have an AoE. I think I might just pick Stoneill to play stuff, and we might hit Void Lord, right? We might be forced into another AoE before this is over, and we're gonna pick Dreadlord very highly. Thunder Lizard with the Flame could be a thing. I think it's fine here. Okay, poor Sewer Crawler. I mean, you're not really that good, but you're not that bad, right? 2-drop. Brewmaster. Corruption on a big taunt and pass could be a thing. Kind of to replace the Siphon, right? Yeah, I'm kind of feeling the Corruption to get through the huge taunts. Brewmaster just feels a bit weird. More Fireflies. Soulfire is obviously really good, but just Firefly on 1 is just... It's ridiculous, right? I play Pally all the time, and if the opponent has a Firefly on 1, you feel like, well, my chance to win just went down with 20%. Ventrico just seems really awkward in a deck where you're going to be spamming minions, so... Here he is. Like, I don't know, like the Siphon's good, but I just don't respect it because it's so expensive. Because when I play against Warlocks, I usually go like, well, if they have to Siphon, it's their entire turn. So... what's my 3s right now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Mystic is okay. It gives you a 2 to play on turn 4. It's probably just another feeding time though. I'm having trouble like reaching jellies and all that, so the feeding time helps you with that. Glue Meter's been really good for me. Like, it's been a good card. Every time my opponent plays it, I'm kind of annoyed. Every time I play it, I'm surprised at how much work it does. So, yeah. Okay, so let's not pick too fast. Librarian is obviously insanely good for what we're trying to do. But we could pick up that 1 hard removal now. Even the Bone Mare is looking really good for our deck right now. I think it's actually not Siphon. I think it's either Bone Mare or Librarian. Gotta say, the Bone Mare is looking pretty juicy. But the curve, maybe we just want to kill him before we get to Bone Mare, right? Help me out here, chat. Is it just the insanely good 1-drop, the Librarian, and just curve him out, 2 Doom Guards to kill him? Or is it the Bone Mare for the 1 late game card where if you hit it, it's so insane? Yeah, I think it's actually quite easily not the Siphon here. Yeah, I think the 1 Bone Mare feels so good in this deck. I like it, chat. The 1 Bone Mare. The Dark Horse, forehead. Chat, why didn't we pick Librarian? We had 2 guys to combo with Duskbat. Debated. Alright, Duskbat or Necro? Probably just Necro. Duskbat can be a power play, but we only have 1 self-damage, right? So let's pick a good 4 for the spread. Ooh. It's probably Brewer. 2 Doom Guards to heal, which is really nice. We can heal our face. We don't need as many 2s, because a 1-drop will do and then tap, or 1-drop into coin. We do need a bit more early game. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brewer's just so nice. Yeah, I've been so impressed with Shroom Brewer these days. Ooh, I think it's Soulfire. It was so amazing for my run, even though we really want the other ones. Soulfire is just that tempo thing you need, but my god, do I want the other 2 as well. Okay, nice. I think it might be the Enchanter for a similar reason as it's the Bubblies. Plus we need a 3, and the heal is really nice. We can heal up the Doom Guards, which will happen more than once, I think. Demon Fire is okay, but not crazy in this deck. We don't have the early demons. And Curse of Weakness is just a really good card to trade with. But I feel like you want the curve over the curse here. Don't skip it, it's broken. I mean, I could test it. I could 100% test it. Curse is insane. I have to be honest that I just haven't played with it yet, and it has felt pretty good, but you guys didn't see that Hunter deck, right? That Hunter deck was just curve, nothing else, right? It just curved, and it went 12, and it destroyed people. So I'm just really thinking about the fungal, just because it helps your curve, and obviously it's a really nice card. If we don't know, we don't know if we don't test it. Yeah, man, but I have that 6-win Druid run, you know? Like, I gotta think of my leaderboard, you know? Hunter is not Warlock. That is true, but it is pretty close. Battlecry, Bubblies, and Yummies. And Restore 4 health. It's not just the curve, mate. The buffs along with the curve. Dude, why is this so hard? And obviously there's so many different opinions in chat, which is normal. It's a new card. People have different experiences with it. All right, so when is, like, let's just imagine when we play it, right? We play it on turn 5 or turn 6 likely with like 2 activations. We trade is like, I don't know. They really shouldn't have that much stuff on board the way how we're gonna play. I want you to try Curse. I know. I just don't want to not honor the Zoo deck. All right, whatever. We'll pick it. We'll see how it feels in Zoo. I don't think it's going to be super amazing, but we'll pick it. Maybe it is absolutely batshit crazy, right? But it feels like the fungal is like so much. Like Collins loves this card for good reason. It's so fucking good. It's really, really good. I think I'm actually quite sure that the fungal is better. Because it's like a weird Frost Nova, right? Yeah, fuck it, I'm going with the fungal. I want to give the Zoo deck the best chance. Alright. Worm is a great finisher. So we have Worm and Bone Mare for the late game. Scale Height would be fine to shore up, but like with this kind of a curve, like Worm is great. Because it never messes your mulligan up, right? Pterodex was really good for us last time as well. And then the last pick, I guess a Chain Gang. Now we're a little bit too heavy around the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it ever a Gilnean Royal Guard? That's 3 8s then though. I don't think it's Nether. It feels counterintuitive. You free kill their giant taunt instead of doing nothing. That's, I mean, yeah, I mean, are there uses for the curse? Absolutely. Are there also moments where the curse is in your hand, you're like, fuck man, why aren't you a minion? I think that's definitely also gonna happen. I think it's just chain gang, right? Just spam the board. Wow. Are you sure you weren't just memeing too hard, Dojutsu?
I will fight with honor. Your soul.
Like, were you trying to win or were you just memeing? Yeah, test was really fun. Oh my god. Oh, where's my Firefly, man? Firefly dropping the ball here. Got the 2 into the 3 and the Pally didn't have a turn 1 though, on coin. So we kind of alright with that. Alright, I didn't play on offline today. That's why I didn't go 12, Chad. Gotta remember. Tomorrow we gotta play on offline. Right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, live with that. I can live with that. Yeah, if I ever get there, Veritas. Because a lot of my Hearthstone time is spent playing, like, Arena. It's like, you don't say. Alright, so we're going into turn 4 with 7 power versus his 4. It's looking okay. We got the feeding time. Consecration. He might play that here. We get a 5-1. Got 3 and the 2 to follow up with. Feeding time in the librarian on 6. Depending on what we hit. It's looking okay. Feeding time looking pretty juicy. A little bit of a Kamehameha there. Consecration on 5 is really not the worst. Get 5-1. Can still play shit. We're just dunking him, chat. Dunking this paladin. Being on the board. That is what we do. Look. Do we go for the Shattered and the Hatchling? Do we go for the Doomguard or do we go for the Gloomy? There's no real need for the Doomguard. I feel the Gloom is a little too slow. He doesn't have Consecration.
Almost out of time.
I think this is a nice mix. It's kind of annoying to deal with. I think these games just illustrate the how many losses you can potentially have where you don't pick early game and you lose to these guys. Okay. Whereas this wasn't a game, right? We just played a 2, I played a 3, I played a 4, I played a 5, and I played more shit. That was cool. Or Paladin. Let's dunk another Paladin, guys. Alright, turn. We player 1, boys. We're on the play. Firefly needs to show up big here. Let's go, my man. Just me and my man Firefly beating Paladins. So what you're saying is if you play on curve, you win in almost any meta. Good luck playing on curve in KNC. You play who's on curve in KNC, everybody makes fun of you. You're like, oh, look at him, he's trying to tempo. Right. But yeah, it's obviously it's Arena, so in a lot of metas, curving has been really good. Ooh, baby. I kind of like the, we picked the lizard up when we had one firefly and we got another firefly, so that's pretty good. Wow, we get the board with an adapted other lizard into potentially a cursed disciple. Feels like the death rattle's better than a 1/1. Oh no, he can't through Sylvia yet. I'll take the 1/1 then. This makes for a very nice Shroom Brewer. Potentially. 3 mana 4/4, no downside. Let me get the tracker for you, my man.
You shall not pass.
Oh, look at that. The block. Let's hope he goes for poison on that guy. Oh, he's going 1/1 there. Tricky, huh? Playing cards in KNC, I know, right? Playing cards was your #1 cause of loss in KNC. How dare you play cards? Yeah. We'll take that.
Smelly fish, yummy fish.
Okay. Alarmabot's bad, okay. What the fuck, man? So confused. What the fuck just happened? We can kill the steed with the devil on this. Guess we just play a Shroom Brewer. Let the alarm robot go off so he doesn't get the battle cry of the turn. Genius. Trade. Going in with the sneaky. Or not. Oh god. I love it. We technically kill him. I think I'll start with Doomguard. Right? Hey. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust.
Gul'dan versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Your soul shall be
Give me the
mine.
firefly, we'll keep the lizard. I might still keep the lizard, but I'm not sure if we should keep the runs. The 2 fireflies is just such a killer opener. Nepper would be okay, Crawler would be okay. Man, maybe we should just go for the 1. We got so many 3s, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Not that many. We'll just go for the big money, chat. The big money keep is keep the lizard. I think so. Give me that firefly. The big money keep. Huh. I got a 12-win hunter this morning, Ba. You'd be proud. Oh my god. We're curving. We are curving. It's turn 2, so we're still gonna rope relatively fast. Well, that's shit. If you pick taunt and he trade pings, do we mind? I want the rattle.
Smelly fish! Yummy fish!
Yummy fish. Fungal Enchanter, baby. Could have been Curse of Weakness. I think I care about the spell damage more, I think. On this board, you know, Breath of Sindragosa, Flame Geyser. It's pretty vulnerable.
Smelly fish!
Ah, look at that! At least we made the right call. Unfortunately, we did not get rewarded for the right call, but we made the right call. I think now we don't do it right, because for the chain gang it doesn't really make sense. How long can this go on? Could also brewer. Feels like chain gang though. Because it could still trade ping.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Dude! That's so rude. At least for Warlock, we don't care too much. I will keep spamming the board. Alright, nearly done, guys. One more on this side.
I wonder.
Okay.
The dark path is my destiny.
There we go.
Pinch of death cap.
Don't do it, man. Okay. Oh, there's a video. I mean, we did it this morning.
For the master.
Skill.
Truth is my shield.
Ooh. Sneaky's nice.
Out of my jungle!
Still going off the assumption there's no flame strike.
What's this one do?
Not the sneaky devil.
I tried this.
Whatever you say, hombre. Mm-mm. Probably never gonna play the seals. We might actually discard the seal with the Doomguard.
Warriors of the frozen.
You're joking, right?
I tried this.
Secret. That's so dumb. That's so incredibly dumb. Okay, at least we hit the Doomguard. Bye, seal. That better not be Death and Decay, right? Okay. That's why I think Warlock has a shot, because you can just keep tapping, right? That's the second water alley, the third in total. It's kind of nuts. It might be the buff, right? I think it's the plus.
Search for me.
I think it's anti-magic shell or obliterate. No. How is that possible? There's 7 minions. How did he still take the best one? That's absolutely insane. Well, both of these are terrifying for Mirror Entity. I think you play the Dreadlord and you start trading if it's Entity. If it's Runes, we can go face.
Unleash me.
Okay. I feel like we play safe here. Kill off the Water Alley and the MC Tech. Maybe leave him with a 3-2. Maybe not. I think you definitely kill the Water Alley. I think you want to go face to check for vape and barrier and shit. Cool.
My duty is to the king.
Frog's nice. Well, Bone Mirror, Violet Worm, another Doomguard. There's definitely some good draws. Considering the curve, that's not bad. Let's take our time. It could still be Obliterate, right? So we'll take the poison. I thought I was the one drawing cards here. Frostmourne, okay. Will you trade? You can't do it. Doomguard? Doomguard's just lethal, so I'm still fine tapping, right? You can check it on exclamation mark stats, knock.
Truth is my shield.
Feels good, man. That's some premium shit right there.
Gul'dan versus Uther. I will fight with honor. Your soul shall be mine.
Corruption was pretty good there, dealing with the Archivist. I don't rate mage at all right now. You wanna go, bro?
Reporting for duty.
Ooh, we can curve really nicely if we wanted. I was gonna coin the pterodax, but maybe this is better. Can't choose between Collins and Shady. Well, we will fuse. Don't have to choose. Gonna trade something for free. So nice to get the pterodax out right now. Maybe we just forget about this. Pterodax right now into Chain Gang.
So many possible.
He kills a 2-1. Yeah. Pterodax right now is too nice.
Almost out of time.
Who told you you're not supposed? Oh, you mean eat at night, like in between sleep?
Come, my pretty birds.
Yeah, that makes no sense, Cornelius. I guess the messenger, right?
How long can this go on? How long?
Messenger or the Atrop. So messenger is a 6 damage guy right now. Next turn 2. Why not hit in with the 1-2 and destroy the 1-1? I kill the 1-1 regardless. I think we're just gonna Doomguard, right? We just ride this train. We just ride the victory train. Oh yeah, you got the horse. Never mind. All aboard the victory train. It's one off regardless.
Dingo.
Well, Silver Moon Guardian, we had a nice run.
Taste the mana.
This really feels like 2 years ago. I'm playing Arena from 2 years ago with the Hunter and the Warlock. Not my 1-1. This is gonna pre-hit there. The pressure, man, the pressure. Look at that. Silver Sword this, my man. You're not supposed to actually have an answer. You got one turn for the got one turn for the steed. There we go. Bye, Paladin. Doesn't that feel good, guys? To just like watch Paladins squirm like, no, don't kill me, I was gonna do things. Ah! Cool down. Title looks a bit outdated. Nah, man. You just in the future. We're just finishing up a 10-win Paladin here. I have a stone over here? Interesting. Do I want to keep the addict? That's the question. Against the priest, I might not even. 1, 2, 3. Like, what's it gonna do, right? I'd rather have a 1 into tap. Or another 2. He kept 1 card. Okay. 1 drop, please. Haha, bam. Why no bet, guys? Guys, can you all just relax a little bit? Come on. Like, I've literally just started playing. Also, it's 4-0, so I'm not sure what we would be betting on. We'll wait if he hits 7, and then I'll open a bet for 7. Well, that's one hell of a buff. Napper gets destroyed by madness if I don't trade. So it's either Fungo go face, but then he just trades, heals, coins something out, so I'll take the bad trade. Morning, by the way. Coring Vice. So there we go. Sorry, forehead. You good, man, you good. Oh, the rate leader on curve. The classic rate leader on curve. Quite happy with a disciple here. Hope it's not a spirit lash. Like the chain gang, the chain gang's fine, but it's nowhere near as aggressively statted as a 5-1. So, like chain gang without him having anything on the board is a little meh. The Doomguards have performed really nicely.
Give me a quest.
Okay, this is his turn. He's popping off. Wow. That's still not like, oh. Ellie giggle. Thank you, game. I would like a feeding time here. Still not that bad. Wow. Feels good, man. Oh, That is not what you want the holy water. It's a bit of a shame we don't have a great pressure play other than Doomguard here. I think it's still tap chain gang. La double Doomguard Soulfire hand. So one Doomguard is discarding Soulfire and the other Doomguard. I think I tap first and then Doomguard his face. He might have a Shadow or Death. It's actually somewhat likely. Maybe we just play the 4 and the 3 and just go face and not give him a death. Right? Because he's probably just waiting for that. Yeah. All the hell. Like he's waiting for a good way to use the Shadow or Death probably, right? To get back on board. That's a big boy. Doomguard puts 5 in there. Soulfire puts 9 in there. So then it's 2 more. Usually you'd start with the Doomguard, but because you have 2, you can Soulfire first. Tex, thanks so much for the host. Let me focus on this turn. So that's 9, 2 in there. I want to tap. I do want to play Fireflies. I think I might want to tap, right? Just more chance that we don't discard the Doomguard. Classic. Goodbye, cards. Did you just get a 5-1 with no death rattle? Yeah. Like he didn't like use holy water to get the card. He used holy water to not take 5. Yeah, he's in full damage control mode here. Bone Mirror top deck, please. It's not the worst. Four, 6. You can't MC yet, so Dreadlord now would be okay. The next turn push with the Devil.
So many possibilities.
We can put him to 4, we can put him to 6. If we put him to 4 and he heals to 6, we have the lethal, but he has a dragon. It's probably not... I think you just develop the body for now. Thank you so much, Tex. How is the stream going? I'm doing alright, Tex, for sure, for sure. It's got a 10-win pally with Vackert, and now we're seeing how much we can get out of this Warlock deck. No statue. Oh, it's kind of desperate. Scoop. Could be Madness, then he's at 1.
You have been.
Scoop will do. I think it's one of the first times I've seen a Worm Guard go off. I feel like if you don't get your curve, it's so rough. Holy Water to Magma Ranger. That's where he really wishes he could ping. So we got 3 1s. 3 to 4-ish twos. I think you send it back, but it's a tough call. We have 2 3s in here already, so the chance that we hit another 3 straight away is kind of low. But I think you want to do something on turn 1 or turn 2. Yep. That worked out. He's just gonna dunk this, but it's better than tapping. Need coin for breath. It must be nice to be him, you know?
I love omelets.
Must be nice. It must be nice to be him, you know?
I love omelets.
Must be nice.
Out of my jungle.
Right. Shadow Flame is pretty darn amazing here. It's like Hellfire without taking the damage.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
So he's got a Stonehill card in his hand. Thinking about just the Gloomy here. Feeding Time is okay, but then he has a 2-3 against my 1/1s. Right. Just hoping that he doesn't have a good way to deal with it. Seems like a good start. Yeah, the Gloom Eater's actually been quite nice for me. It fills out the curve nicely. It does mean we go into a bit of a blizzard, but I think we have to take it. You could go like Disciple Soulfire, but that's only marginally better. And I would really like to play this Worm before I Soulfire. It's funny how he went from the super aggro to us taking the board. Shadow Flame, so nice there. Even though this deck is quite an aggressive deck, I like having one AoE just for when shit like that happens, right? Damn. I say damn because he's gonna give me a good Soulfire here. I probably have to take it. If I Soulfire there, Disciple, that's 5 mana. I can play a 2 or I can tap. I feel like I tap because I really just don't want to lose the Worm. It feels like whatever I develop is going to get AoE'd anyway. Okay. Alright, now we have 2 good 8s. We do have to play this because I do want this into the thing. Oh, that's so nice for us. Because this is the matchup where you want your big boys, for sure. Like against Paladin, it's not that important. It's more about early board, but this is the matchup where you get AoE'd and the big boys put in a lot of work. Pretty lucky there. We had a 50-50 to lose a big boy. Okay. Man, that bone mirror is disgusting. I love it. Did you have a taunt there? I just see some smoke. Yeah. Did you play the Brawl? No, it's apparently constructed, so why would I play the Brawl? People were trying to debate me. Meteor? Yep. Such an unfair card, man. Such an unfair card. Maybe we should play this before we get Doomguards in our hand. Because we don't know if he has Flame Strike.
So many.
It's constructed in arena format. No, it's just constructed, right? Like, arena is not arena because of how you play. Arena is because you draft a deck and play with it, right? Ooh, no polymorph? No polymorph is huge. Okay, secret. Maybe he wanted to play a minion and he fucked up. Hey, we talked about this. Seems good, right? We discard to Shroomy to get these out. Getting the heal in is nice, but I think the adapt on the runs makes more sense. Knock knock. Oh. He drew into the polymorph. At least we got 7 out of it. Really need to stop hitting my mic. It's not free killing with the Hive Queen. I guess he wants it to die. No. That's it. A big 1-drop, I guess, right? Or an expensive 1-drop, I mean. Breath? Please not the Doomguard.
Out of my jungle.
Apple Bomb's kinda nice here. He did have a Flame Strike, but he's drawn some cards since. If you trade, you keep a 4-1 versus Flame Strike. I think in most cases, face is better. Of course it hits the Doomguard, yeah. Yeah, I know, I shouldn't ask. If I ask, it will get fucked anyway. You didn't top deck a Flame Strike as well, right? Okay.
Reality woven.
I can't trade that, right? He just pings. I think we're all in on him not having big spells. I think part of his hand is just minions, right? He used that, he drew with the book earlier as well. Oh no, he's got a taunt minion in his hand. From the Stone Hill. Got another Doomguard in there, got a Dreadlord, a Pterodax. Couple good draws.
What to do? What to do?
It might be a big taunt, and he was thinking, do I draw or do I play my big taunt? That could be a reason why he was hesitating.
Time runs out on me.
Reality breaks.
Okay.
An incredible discovery.
I actually can't play my Murloc completely. Bastard keeps doing stuff, I know, right? How dare he?
The dark path is my destiny.
I think I'm all in enough that I do play it. I'm not sure if I reveal the sneaky though. Got a good thing going on right now. If I reveal the sneaky, he's one off with a Doomguard anyway, right? Because I might need the sneaky to punch through the taunt, right? 7 cards left in deck. Okay. That's not the one he took from the Stone Hill. Very awkward shapes to kill them. But kill them we shall nonetheless. Sneaky Devil's doing so much work here, it's crazy. So stupid. So stupid. I was thinking about putting the corruption on this. That would have worked out. Okay.
Calm down, I'm a doctor.
Thank you, Icy Scammo, for the 9 months. If I had corrupted this as I was thinking, this turn would have been so much better.
Unleash me.
So he's gonna have 7 damage. If I play the Enchanter, it's gonna trade ping. This is on 3. I can trade. Or I can find feeding time, right? The baby is born. What? What? Doomguard? Doomguard? Doesn't matter.
Almost out of time.
We know he has a taunt in his hand. So I don't think I win regardless. Oh no! Wait, yeah, he still has a taunt. It's just weird. I can't tap for the Doomguard. What in the world is that taunt that he doesn't play it? Is it not a taunt? He's Stonehill, right? Please give me the Doomguard. Thank you, game. Thank fuck.
Gul'dan versus Mael.
None can escape my fury.
Your soul shall be mine.
Ooh. Well, that's a start. Do we want to keep the addict or not? We have coin. It's because he had double meteor that the game was so tough. Like, I've been loving sneaky. We're not gonna keep it, but I've been loving sneaky in these kind of decks. Like, I had a paladin with a similar curve, and sneaky was so good. Addict with coin? Yeah, I was thinking about it. I like the Dreadlord. Bonemir's a little early, but our deck's very early oriented, so it should be okay. Oh my god. I guess we need to double fly in that case. He kills one. Shattered, kill the other. Stabs a shattered. We play fly, he daggers, kills it. That's not good. So. Yeah, the Artificer with it as well. And I couldn't trade because he would ping. Add him, he's trying to make new friends. You just go face? Nah, right? Well, he just made our turn a lot better. So we can create a 2-1 and a 2-1. Or we can create a 2-1, a 1-1, and a 2-2. He stabs a 2-1, we're left with a 2-2 and a 1-1. We buff here, we trade. He stabs that. We're left with a 2-1 and a 1-2. The 2-1 will require the dagger after that.
Out of time.
I think you still buff the healthy one. Doesn't really matter too much. Three drop. We had to go for the early coin though.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
It ended up alright because he had a slow turn 4. He took a lot of phase damage early with the dagger. Against our deck, that's pretty nice. Okay. He trashed part of his dagger, that's nice. Is that it? That would be nice. It's good to see that gone for the Dreadlord. So feeding time is nice. Dreadlord is not. Doomguard's too early. Yep. 1/1s against the Shadowblade. So we don't get there with the Dreadlord. We can get there with the Doomguard and play a Firefly, which is quite costly, but I think it is worth it in this matchup. If we can keep him on the defense, then we have nothing to fear. Next turn we can play Lizard if we don't discard it. That's a pretty good discard for us. Yeah, one of the best discards we could have had. Taking a lot of damage. Is there anything I could tap into that I'd like to play? Maybe a Trog Glue Meter. I think I adapt and see what I get, honestly. I might tap middle here and play Addict. I think now tap middle is fine. Ooh, that makes the hand very nice.
I can taste the mana.
There's no deck list. Again? When did I turn that off? There it is. I mean, there is a deck list. Just use the Twitch extension, right? But now there's 2 deck lists. Leaderboard run's finally started. Well, let's not jinx it, right? Pre-crush, let's not jinx it. The Bone Mare is obviously nice. We only get to push 1 damage, but we have a huge board.
So many possibilities.
I think a huge board is fine. Shady, there's too many deck lists on the stream now. We haven't had many complaints about that, so I'm okay with that.
I wonder.
30, troublesome now. I think they're gonna keep it at 30, from what I gathered. They're not gonna make exceptions again. Well, he's dead. He just doesn't know it yet. Lead. 7-0, baby.
I will fight with honor. Your soul shall be mine.
Let's come down again, guys. Good. Alright, I'm not playing on offline. Let me go offline after this. Monk ass. That is such a good draw. Like, this is all you need versus Pally, right? Just being able to play something on 1, 2 things on 2, 2 things on 3. He's like, what the fuck, man? That's turn 2. Like, these are the games where you're Pally versus Warlock, you're like, oh, it's that kind of a Warlock. Dude, we are going choo-choo on this guy. Choo-choo, mother trucker! It's turn 3 and I have 5 things on board. Oh, man. Yeah, when it was like 10 or 15 runs, it's like when it's a shorter period. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I only get 1, 1, 1. But a 2, 4 and a 1, 1 is still better than tapping here. Board is full on turn 4. That's why they call it the zoo deck. We go to the zoo, zoo. That's good for him, of course, but if he trades, then that's fine. Coin a dude. The Shadowed Sun's okay, or the Fallen Sun.
Reporting for duty.
The Shroom is also fine. Hey, Mithranor. Thank you for the host. How's the stream, man? Divine Shield's a bit awkward. Next turn it's Fallen Sun plus Doomguard.
I wonder.
I could Corruption this, but then he's just gonna trade. Last time I was sad I didn't. Like, Corruption is 1 mana, guaranteed to trade, which is fine. I could also tap and, like, Corruption, play this, go face. Then he gets to kill my 4 power guy. Got to rank 5. Poggers. Poggers. Throw it here, it trades 6, 11, 12, yeah. I just don't want to be alive. That seems like a really, really redundant play, but I don't want him to go like Heroism, kill, because then he can kill my Doomguard. Tardingo, yes! Reporting for duty. Alright. We can keep the board clean into Doomguard, into Bone Marrow, into Doomguard. Buff here, trades. Feeding time, trades. Feeding time, trade. We're gonna be vulnerable to another Consecration. The other one is to give him a body for Steed. A Steed is more common than Consecration right now. Especially at 7-0. Especially after already using 1 Consecration. So I think we will play into Consecration. If I didn't have Bone Mare in my hand, I might
Sun has set for me.
for... Because you can shoot, right? But if I didn't have Bone Mare in my hand, I might have opted for the Doomguard here. Because the Doomguard's really powerful. But going Bone Mare into Doomguard is just so much better. Okay, not another Consecration.
Mind if I roll need?
Mind if I roll need? I think we just keep clearing them, right? Because we're just gonna keep setting up lethals. Just don't have a Primordial Drake. It's the only thing that's really, really annoying.
I hope you like my invention.
Probably just gonna steep that. There we go. 5-2, 5-1, 6. Not quite there. This puts it on 2. That's scary, right? 5-2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I probably want to tap instead, right? Trades 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then tap. 2 Fireflies better than 1 Mana Addict. I think so.
Immortality.
Summon me. A paltry.
Let's do it, boys.
Go away.
The victory
Get out of here.
Gul'dan versus
Alright, somebody remind me to go offline after this one. Like,
victory.
your soul.
I keep forgetting.
shall be mine.
You can do this, but definitely don't have to. You can maybe keep this, but against priests, it feels kind of weird. Like, this is kind of a mediocre 3. I think you want the 1 or Murlocs or Napper, right? Sure. It's a bit of a techy hand, but we got the 1, so there's time to draw into the curve. I don't think coining a Stonehill does us very good. I think you play this and coin 5s. Could be tap. It's unlikely to be tap. This deck is so board oriented. Do I mind losing my coin with Soulfire? I mind a little. But on the other hand, I would like to coin a 5. I don't think we're not soul firing that, right? Because soul fire that is really good. It's just either do you go tap soul fire. I don't think so, right? I think you need to assume you're just gonna draw a play. There went my play.
Embrace the void.
Please. Chat. I'll teach you one day how to be good at this game, you know. Oh man. Glowing Face is the natural player, but he can squash link 2 times. Squash link 2 times is fine with me. Circle is not. There went Voidlord. Yeah, but you don't want to play Stonehill if you can play a 3-3, right? I've been circled a couple times. It does happen. Although, would you have not circled last round? I think most priests would have. Does have the squash link combo. I think we respect the Nova and the Lash. We respected the Kobold Apprentice. Feels good, man.
So many possibilities.
The sun has set for me. For the master.
I think we probably don't feeding time anymore. Might just Doomguard. Because next turn is his Amber turn, so then we make him deaf instead of Amber if we play Doomguard. Could be a thing. Depends what I draw, whether I want to discard. Like if I draw a 2-drop here, Doomguard becomes very good.
I must consider.
If I don't, we might not go for the discard. Like a 1-drop or a 2, like Firefly or any of the 2s.
Truth is my shield.
So play number 1, Doomguard, trade 1, trade the Doomguard, push a lot of face, and it's really nice. He goes to 13, he probably deaths the Doomguard, might not have another play. Yeah, even though we didn't hit the card. I don't think I tap first, because if I tap into either Bone Marrow or Violet Worm, I'm going to be very, very sad. So I'm just going to Doomguard and then tap. Yep, that's also a good card for us.
Immortality.
He didn't have a way to trade up with it last round, so I'm just going to hit him in the face. I don't think Priest should have Bone Marrow in his deck, so it's fine. Tap last, yeah. Thank God the taunt's in the way. Not a Shadow or Death, but somewhat the same, I guess. Is there a world where tapping is better here? Not really, right? No. It's just, there's just improvements if you play Librarian over tap. Okay. This could be tap versus Priest. We're gonna go Disciple, trade face. I think an extra card to be able to keep up is fine. Because he could still have Scream and shit. Now we could play both. Is that better than a Cursed Disciple? Probably not. It's easier to sneak these guys in if I hit one of my 8s. I'll take a trade here. I'll take a trade here. Shadow Madness is not uncommon at all right now. We're just fishing for Bone Mare, really. Or another Doomguard. Double Amalgam could have some Dragon Synergy in the deck. Shadow Flame just doesn't feel like we need to do it.
Many possibilities.
I'm pretty sure I'm playing Brewer. I'm just not sure on the 2-drop, because the Runt is obviously nice. But if I get a nice Adapt, it'd have to be like Divine Shield or Death Rattle, which I guess is fine, or maybe even Health. Because Wind Fury is just going to get traded into.
Almost out of time.
Guess we just pick the Stealth. Case of Bone Mare or something, I don't know. Mind Control is not a card for him right now. You could have healed the 2-1 to play around Lash and Nova, I suppose. Healing the 2-1 would have done a lot of work there. I was thinking about it, but it was so unlikely to make a difference. We're still in a good spot, but he has a chance now. That's a good draw. That's bad of me. I should have healed the taunt, but we're gonna move on and focus on the game. It's like a play with very little upside, the one I made. That's a good draw for him. Why not poison? Because you can always trade it. Bone Mare and Doomguard is lethal. Shadow Flame is a nice plan B. He healed. It's not lethal. Call it off. It's not lethal. So Shadow Flame just way safer. Doomguard was lethal, not Bone Mare. But it's really good, right? We just play the flies, set it up. Doomguard's lethal again.
So many.
The MC is very annoying. But then he's on 1 HP, right? And I can trade it. Mind Blast's not a card for you. Yeah, we still Bone Mare, because if he MCs, we can trade, and he's on 1 HP. It's one of those cases where I wish Bone Mare wouldn't give taunt. Yeah. I'll hold the tap for 1 turn.
You have been.
Good. Zoo has been working, Samsu. Yeah.
None can escape my
You can use exclamation mark stats, Ski. We need a better 2 than that, and there's 1s in there, so. Firefly would be amazing. Unfortunate.
Golly, Bob, howdy, I am undead.
Got a bit of a bad start here. Oh, don't be an SI, be perditions. Thank you. Every time, right? This is what I mean, right? Every time this happens, I'm just like, please don't be an SI. So, SI seems pretty good right now. Funny enough, the Stonehill seems better here as well. So try and prevent some damage. What's with the double deck tracker? It's the extension. Could be Shield Bearer, no joke. To be able to fill the curve next turn. I don't think the Fen Creeper is better than the Gloom Eater, so. So that's a card he kept in the mulligan.
I will be your doom. Ready?
Sneaky not so good right now. Actually, Sneaky Shield Bearer is actually fairly okay here. Yep.
You shall not pass.
Get him, Shield Bearer. Show him what you're worth. I'm conditioned to be disgusted when the ooze comes down. I'm just like, ah! Oh, I'm a Warlock. Okay. That was funny. That's a pretty good Boisterous Bard. Are we Gloomin'? To then just play on curve? I guess we are. Unfortunately, Shield Bearer didn't really live up to its potential there. Hey, I've been telling you guys, Trog Luminer's been doing work. Oh, thank God. Whew. There's just always kill this. Like, there's just no alternative. It's always kill that thing. We can go with the Disciple, but the feeding time is just good, so we're not gonna Soul Fire. Okay. He picked that. Okay. Bone Mirror Donk. Next turn we can Soulfire. The other one is 4-3. Nah, Bone Mirror's just good, right? Bone Mirror is awesome here. Stabilization commencing. The double feeding time Soulfire has been very, very good for us. 2, 6, 7. I can't play the fly. I think I might give up a 1-1 to play the fly to proc the lizard.
I wonder.
Oh, I can't? Did I miscount? I miscounted. Sneaky Devil in this kind of deck, my lord. Also Bone Mirror in this kind of deck. Just so much work. You just go face. Okay, bro. You go face.
For the master.
Just went face. We have 1-drops, but not the 1-drops we need. Whoa, Shaman. Oh, did I say not the 1-drops we need? I thought we were, sorry Firefly. I would never say such a thing. Full mulligan for the opponents. That's what we like to see. Oh, yes, this Thunder Lizard fire, like double Firefly Thunder Lizard. And this has happened in a priest deck for me as well. Full mulligan into a 1-drop. Motherfucker, that's cool. That's cool, chance. We're cool. We're good. It's fine. With him playing this, there's little reason to coin out another one. We might go for the lizard. We might go for the double 1. We'll see. Turns out coining it out would have worked, but... We can make a 2-3 and a 2-1. He trades a 2-3. We play the lizard, which is adapted. That's fairly good. The lizard now is a little YOLO.
The sun has set for me.
Pretty good wolves for him. But he has to skip turn 4, so kind of sucks. We'll play our own wolves.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
I think we came out ahead in the early game.
Nice to meet you.
Free me!
Keeping the death rattles to play around Volcano and Storm and such. Tap Grim Necro is a play if we fear the AoE. Could go for the feeding time here to keep the 5-1 intact, but not sure I'm liking that. Kind of like the tap here, because we're going to be in such good control of the board.
Almost out of time.
The dark path is my destiny.
Free me.
He played that very fast. I think if he had the... Oh my god, yes. I think if he had it, he would have not played it. Like the Bone Drake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I wonder.
Positioning on this devil.
Out of my jungle. Free me.
For the master.
Jazz Volcano, he was very patient. Sorry.
Frozen wastes. Rise. You win this.
But good luck on the 12-0 by Lanos.
For Lordaeron, your soul shall be mine.
Not sure if I've played against him before. If it's the same name. Oh, yes. Played against him before. If it's the same name. Oh, yes. We got the one. Not the Firefly, but we got the one. Oh. Those starts, man. It's so beautiful. 1 into double 1 into 3. It's just, oh, so good. I've done it. Where's the music? On the way, good sir.
Do that.
Brothers of the mind rejoice. Swing, swing, swing with me. Raise your pick and raise your voice. Sing, sing, sing with me. Down and down into the deep. Who knows what we'll find beneath? Diamonds, rubies, gold and more. Hidden in the mountain store. Born underground, suckled from a teeth of snow. Raised in the dark, the safety of a mountain home. Skin made of iron, steel in our bones. To dig and dig makes us free. Come on, brother, sing with me. I am a dwarf and a digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole. I am a dwarf and a digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Digging a hole. The teeth of stone, raised in the dark, the safety of a mountain home, skin made of iron, steel in our bones. To dig and dig makes us free. Come on, brother, sing with me. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Digging a hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Digging a hole.
Your soul is
We're out of Cleaver range now. That's nice. Also out of Velanir range. Bone Mirror just puts the pressure so high here. So. God, I love playing this kind of deck. So much fun. You just punish every paladin.
Reporting for
Speed. Okay. Feeding time Pterodax is pretty darn powerful. Feeding time,
so many possibilities.
go in, go in. None of lethal, do we? No.
almost out of time.
Guess we're playing around Tarim and stuff. That's a good start. I think we got him, boys. Dude, the Firefly with the Thunder Lizard combo. Tap Cleric would have let you push 5, not worth. I don't think so, because you're killing him anyway, right, Remy? Right? You're killing him anyway, so I like the really efficient line there. Because I'm just thinking, what could he have, right? Let's update the stats, boys. When I push 5? It might have been better. I'm not going to exclude that. I just really like the efficient kill there. And the development. Like, I saw this line and I was like, how does he beat me from that moment?
Calm down! I'm a doctor!
I'm a doctor. Knock. Thank you so much for the 4 months in a row. Welcome back, Knock. How do you go 12-0 without hard removal? I skipped 2 siphons and chat was like, you're crazy, you're crazy. And I'm like, I do not want to spend 6 mana on removing one thing, right? I do have a corruption, so I do have a form of hard removal. But this is how Zoo works, right? For anyone who wasn't around when Zoo was very popular, Zoo uses the board to remove stuff, right? So I use Doom Guards to kill things. Feeding Time helps other minions assist. You can get a good Pterodax. Just the Fireflies on one means your opponent isn't going to, means your opponent isn't going to get ahead. Like, the ones have been so insanely good. I picked Bone Mare over Librarian at the very end, and I think that's correct. But my god, were those ones good. Oh, that's okay. Double golden rare, that's actually really nice. That's some good value there. Yes, Sneaky Devil. My god, Sneaky Devil. How was a Shadow Flame? One was really nice. Like, I had one mage game where I would have definitely lost without Shadow Flame. And I think overall in 3 games it was pretty clutch. Yeah. There was a priest where I would have lost as well if I didn't have it. So as every 12-0, it's a combination of good drafting, good playing, and good luck, right?